chemistry. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff.
Deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, just a tough way to start this game for this offense. Throwing an interception on their very first drive. Now, see how their own defense will do, but they cannot panic, make a couple adjustments, and get ready next time they get the ball.
The offense is set up with excellent field position. They start this playoff game with a pass. Grabbed by the receiver.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Pass caught. Second down now. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket. They got him for a sack.
Oh, really nice by the big fella there, defensive tackle. He never bought into that play-action fake. He went right in for the quarterback and brought him down.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And moves the football to the 27 and a first down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. QB to the tight end for a completion. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Looking to throw it on first down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to throw here. And that catch is hauled in. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Off the play fake on first down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Oh, he makes the catch. The senior makes an excellent catch there and is brought down. The Huskers have first and 10 here. Back to throw again. Finds his man. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The middle linebacker is the quarterback of the defense. This time, the coordinator decides to blitz him, and it works. Good job by bringing him and getting to the quarterback.
Looking for his big tight end. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Zips it down the middle. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And this pass is caught. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
You know, I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
And the QB will try again on second and 10. Makes a quick catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Catch is made down the middle. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down to the 27. First down and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Incompletion makes it second down and 10 from the 27. There's the handoff. And He's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Short in the 7th play of the drive. Design quarterback run. Looks like Alabama will have the first down. That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Motion by the back, defense better adjust. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball.
On a pass rush, gets home.
The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. First down play, good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back and putting him in a tough spot now on 2nd down.
The pocket breaking down.
The end zone has a lane, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bama.
That kind of execution on the long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
He's got it with room to run.
Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything.
Touchdown, Cornhuskers, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. A much-needed score for trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They're continuing to fight and try to get themselves back into this game.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Taking a deep shot here to the right.
Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, and hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. And the receiver's got it. Powering through the defender. Tackled tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
First down. They're going to throw the football. Quick completion to the tight end. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Tackle inside the 30. It'll be first down there.
Chris, it's a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Now it's second down here. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to scramble. He bought some time. Now lets it go. Touchdown time. Great catch and run for 6.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Pressure is coming.
Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. The way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Huskers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout.
Oh, what a grab!
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past, and we're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
First down here for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. He's swarmed by the defense. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. He dumps it off to the tight end. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows one or two more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Give it to the back again. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half, and they punch it in and build the lead before the break. From the shotgun, drops back. Touchdown, Alabama! This offense is still clicking. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before they even get to the locker rooms.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the grab. It's Williams. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Here comes the up-tempo offense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
It's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level.
Here he goes. Out past the 30. At the 10 now.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska.
How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So it's first down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Cornhuskers will kick this away to get the second half going. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Trying to build the lead as we begin the third quarter and trying to clean up those pass protection issues. Bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Tries to get it to the running back. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
The gain moves the ball to the 34.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Receiver makes the grab, and the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Once you can establish the run game, the play action is so effective. Those linebackers' eyes get caught up on the run, and you pull the ball, and you've got open targets behind him. It's a great example of using the run game to set up your play action.
Using his legs here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Breaks into the clear. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium. Back in motion now. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. A short completion of the tight end. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Second and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Close to the tight end. Wide open downfield. Poked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's shoved out of bounds for the defense short of the first down marker.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
Let's see what they can do here. Third down and goal from the 1. Out of the gun now on third down. And he scores! Touchdown, Crimson Tide! So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. At this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. And the back now goes in motion. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really, it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now. He'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking right, this one caught. And the Huskers pick up enough for a first down here. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's complete. Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
With the catch, it's Williams. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw yet again. Fires it to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Look out. Whole different game now. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. First play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw.
On the move now.
They'll try a pass here. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He saw him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here.
It's caught inside the 30 and still going.
What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receiver. And that's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a second and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. The pass rush closing in. With pressure and sack, it will be tackled inside the 10.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
Field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too kick.
Kick travels out of bounds, and the penalty moves the ball to the 40. And looking to throw now on first down. Moves left out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Important second down play coming up.
He escapes the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So the low place right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Catch made across the middle by the running back. That play will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
He's running out of time here. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And it's broken up. Great defensive play to vent the deep ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
The pocket breaking down, and it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs during the late stages of this game.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to throw it on first down.
Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Chris, let's tip our cap to this quarterback. He has got hit. That's the 4th sack already in this football game. Now, he's thrown for a lot of yards, so it's been one of those cases where either our band is playing or your band is playing. One way or another, you're getting a lot of fireworks in this game.
First down sack pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Well, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the 2nd half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Can they put together something here? Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. The pickup is 7 yards. Now 2nd and 3.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. I'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grab made by the tight end. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
The Huskers are moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. Catch made on the right side.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
The Cornhuskers come to the line with 1st and goal.
And look at that, another big play. And you know what, Chris, now? This quarterback has over 400 yards on the day. What an impressive showing we've seen from this man this afternoon.
Touchdown, Huskers. The comeback is on.
I think the drop back here really fools this defense at the goal line. Good call by the offensive coordinator to give the quarterback options. You could see the defense kind of on their heels, so the quarterback decided to take off, and he was just too quick to get to the goal line.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 12. Coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Coming back onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Fights off a defender. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down after that previous play.
Play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. And finally, he's looking deep down the left side. And the pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Pressure is coming. He's got it in the open. They finally get him down, but it's a jump play through the air. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now.
Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Pounding away with the run game.
And try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory?
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start.
Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes, and the offense produced some magic.
Well, the offense has done a nice job of moving themselves down in this area to give themselves a chance. But, man, the quarterback's got to continue to make good decisions and not put the ball in harm's way.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Bringing pressure. There's contact on the throw. And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
Now he's bringing it back.
Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
I get wanting to be a aggressive. But down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. And he finds the running back in the flat. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Makes a quick grab.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback just takes a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of